All right, Coach, first back-to-back of the season. A lot of coaches don't really like the back end, but is there a little part of you that likes that you're playing tonight to try to just get back on the floor and try to get better?
Definitely. After last night's game, anytime you have a loss, you want to get back to the floor as soon as possible. So this is another good challenge for us, and it's good to get back on the floor right away.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the team you're playing tonight and Monday look a lot like the team that we played last night. I would imagine that the principles we talked about before the game last night, defensive transition, holding on to the ball, are going to play a big factor in this game and Monday night.
Yes, very similar. They want to play up and down, up-tempo style. They want to get out in transition. It's another team that if you turn the ball over, it fuels their offensive ability. They already have 3 guys that can score 20+. So we have to limit those opportunities with taking care of the basketball and executing on the offensive end and just bringing a level of physicality and toughness on defense.
Yeah, those backup point guard minutes last night, you went Tomas in the first half, went Kyra in the second half. Is that something that's just kind of matchup based, or do you think that's something you guys are still evaluating what you're going to do with that backup point guard position?
Yeah, we're still evaluating. Right now, we're trying to figure out who plays well in the second unit, matchups in the second unit, and it's one of those deals where game by game it could be different guys. Like you said last night, we went with Tomos in the first quarter or first half, and then we went with Kyra to just get a little more speed in the second unit. So we'll play it by feel again tonight.
And something we talked to B.I. about last night, just kind of the burden he has to put on his shoulders with Zion. Now, how much have you talked to him about that, just what you kind of expect from him or what he has to expect from himself with Z out of the lineup?
Yeah, we just want Brandon to just be Brandon. Go out, play his game, play at a high level, which he's been doing. And the rest of the guys on our team, we just have to do more, all of us, until Zion gets here. But I think it's good for us to go through these type of challenges as a unit because it builds our character as a team.
Coach, between Devontae, Nikhil, and B.I., all of them stepped up to sort of verbally take it on themselves last night. How much do you appreciate that you have guys in the locker room, stepping out?
It's greatly appreciated. I think, we're asking a lot out of all of our guys, but they've been stepping up to the challenge. We're just not we're not winning the games that we want to win, but it's early, and we have to continue to go out and do it every night, every minute, 48 minutes, put a complete game together. Look, it's another test and challenge tonight, but it's why those guys are elite.
Coach, Chris Finch took over for the Wolves midway season, but he's starting the season as a head coach for the first time. Did you and he exchange any text messages or conversations through the offseason or training camp about the shared experiences?
No, not yet, but I was, I'm happy to see anybody get an opportunity to be a head coach in this league. It's only 30 positions, and so I think he came in and he's done a really good job of kind of turning things around pretty quickly. They're playing really well. They're playing fast, playing together. Look like they're having a ton of fun, and it's going to be a tough challenge for us tonight. I'm sure he and I will talk at some point. We talked a little bit at Summer League, just high and buys, but this is a tough team to play against. Oh, no, Josh is out tonight.
And just the second part of that question, what did you just think about Herb's fit with that starting group in that game last night?
I thought he did great. Rookie, we threw him in the starting lineup, but Herb has been doing this since we got him here in Summer League, preseason games. He just comes in and he's just solid. He doesn't do anything to hurt you. He just plays solid defense. He knows how to play, knows where to be, and he gives you a bit of what Josh gives us in the starting lineup.
Hey, Willie, it's Andrew. When we talked to, I think, Nikhil, maybe before this trip, he mentioned that you had previously talked to him about, being kind of that sixth man coming off the bench and providing that scoring punch for that second unit. I guess what we're seeing in these last two games with the lack of bench scoring, is that why it's kind of important to have a scorer on that unit who can kind of balance that out? And how much are you, I know we talked about that last night, but how much are you still looking for the right balance in these lineups?
Yeah, we're still searching. Nikhil is one of many guys that may be in the second group, but right now we're looking to see who can anchor our second unit, and we're shuffling lineups, trying to figure it out, and look, it's still early. So we'll continue to look at what lineups work, what lineups don't work, and try to figure out how to put the best group on the floor, especially when Brandon's off the floor and Jonas is.
Coach, kind of following up on the other starting guard, what have you seen from Devontae? Just seems like he's off to a really good start. What have you liked about the way he's been playing?
I really like his aggressiveness. He's coming out and he's just taking open shots. He's making them. He's shooting them with confidence. And then on the defensive end, I think he's doing a really solid job. But we have more work to do, and that's where we are as a team right now.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate you all.